Hello, welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's a day late. I'm actually in the process of moving house at the moment, and I spent literally all day yesterday packing boxes, moving stuff around, and if it wasn't for having to work today, I'd be doing the same again today. So I'm on my lunch break and I've driven to a nice little spot to record a video, and as by way of apology for the lateness of today's video, the lack of editing and such forth, I come to this particular spot because it's beautiful. Weather's a bit shitty, but I thought you might like to enjoy the view with me. Just briefly, this is some of the wonderful views I get to see on a nearly daily basis when I'm out at work. Currently in a place called Burton Bradstock, which is just lovely. If it was a nice day, it would be beautiful, but sadly the weather's a bit shit. But hey ho, I hope that kind of makes up for the lateness of my video. Right then, so we're back in the van. Yeah, it's a van job today. We're not actually going to be looking at a juice today, we're going to be looking at a new mod that I got. Today we're looking at the FUhattan. So this is obviously a clone version of the Manhattan mechanical mod. I got it in the carbon fibre version, so it's wrapped in carbon fibre. Got your standard 510 connection on the top, and we have a magnetic firing button on this one. So let's take it apart and have a quick look at it. So your top cap comes off there. There's your 510 connection, and there's the connection pin there. Nice screw threads. Put that there. Pop the battery out. That is your firing button, just there. And the inside. This is one of the magnets here. And if you unscrew the firing button and drop the pin, one magnet, second magnet, which slides into the bottom there. So these magnets are attracted, which is fun. We don't want them attracted, we want them pushing away from each other. So when you're putting it in its housing, you need to make sure that they are repelling, okay? So we then slide that post in through there. I'll put it right around. Right, we're repelling from this side. Okay, so when you're pushing that in, you should feel some force. Push the post up through into there, and then we have this little pin. It does come with 2 replacement pins as well, which is screw threaded, and then that screws onto there, like so. So this device is compatible with the 18650 batteries, one of which I have here. It's a very thick copper on this one, which is nice because you get less of the voltage drop that you see in some other devices. And it's also got the FUhattan little logo on the bottom there, carved out of the, and I've completely forgotten what this stuff's, carbon fibre. There we go. Right, so to reassemble, we put this top cap back on the top. That just screws in there nicely. Battery pops in there, like so. Although if you want, you can stick that there because the battery will stick, which is great. So you're not going to get any rattling whatsoever on this device. And then that screws back in there. And to fire, push there. So we'll stick on my Mutation X version 3 and see what that looks like. It sits okay on there. There is, as you can see, looking down the chimney, there is an overlap here. So it is slightly too wide for the Mutation X, but it still looks quite nice. If you like it flush, then you're gonna have to go for something a bit wider. Don't look at me for recommendations on that because I don't know one, because like you would probably know if you know me, I'm relatively new to this game. And she fires really, really well. It's a really nice mod. It's got a lot of weight to it. You could do some damage with this if you were mugged in the street. You could lob this at somebody's head. Not that I'd recommend that you do that, because that would be assault. But it has got a nice bit of weight to it. Even without the battery, it is still quite weighty. Certainly a lot more weighty than the other clone that I was using previously. Perfect. As you can see, I am firing now, and this is one of the problems that I've had with this device, is it doesn't always fire. You kind of, it goes that time. Once it fires for a few attempts, but sometimes it just will not fire, and I can't quite figure out why. Anyone knows why this doesn't fire every time? Drop me a comment in the box below and let me know. Other than that, it's a nice mod. It's very, very smooth to the touch because of that carbon fibre. There is, if you can see around the base, some discoloration around the button already. I've had this now for 48 hours and already we've got some discoloration going on, which sucks a little bit, but you know, you keep it clean and there isn't an issue. For the price point you're getting this for, it's a really good little mechanical mod. I only paid £21 for this, plus postage and packaging, which I think is really quite reasonable. As I'm sure some of you know, mechanical mods do get very, very expensive. I've seen mods going for over £100, £200. So for your money, you can't go wrong. If you're starting out in mechanical world, it's disposable, isn't it? You know, 20 quid, it's fine. If you don't like it, whatever, pass it on to somebody else. It's not a great deal of money to lose out on. But that, my friends, is the FUhattan. A nice little mod for the money. I've heard mixed reviews on it from various different people. I kind of like it, despite the firing issue. It is a brand new battery, fully charged, and it happens on every battery I own, so I don't get it, but whoopity-doo. So anyway guys, for now, that's all. Don't forget to, if you haven't already, click on that subscribe button up here somewhere. Drop me a comment in the box below and give me a thumbs up if this video has been at all helpful or useful. And I will see you in the next video on Wednesday, where we'll be looking at another juice. Take care guys, love y'all, peace out.